The desert stretched, vast and unforgiving. Sand shimmered, heat rising in waves. Silence hung heavy, broken only by the wind. A hawk circled, a lonely sentinel in the vast blue sky. The sun beat down mercilessly. Each grain of sand reflected the blinding light. There was no escape from the heat, no shelter from the sun. Across this desolate landscape, a figure trudged. His name was Jake, and he was lost. He had been wandering for days, his supplies long gone. Hope dwindled with each passing hour. Just when his resolve began to falter, a shape appeared on the horizon. It was a house, small and ramshackle, but a beacon nonetheless. With renewed determination, Jake stumbled toward it. The house stood alone, its paint blistered and peeling. Windows like vacant eyes stared out at the desolate landscape. The front door creaked open as if inviting Jake inside. The interior was dark and dusty, the air thick with the smell of decay. Furniture, draped in white sheets, loomed like ghosts. Despite the eerie silence, Jake felt a strange sense of relief. He collapsed on a dusty couch, his parched throat crying out for water. As darkness fell, the silence deepened. Strange shadows danced on the walls, cast by the flickering flames of the fireplace. A sudden noise made Jake sit upright. It was a soft sound, like a whisper coming from the floorboards above. Jake listened intently. The sound came again, a soft, mournful sigh. He cautiously climbed the creaking stairs, each step echoing in the stillness. The upper floor was even darker and dustier than below. Moonlight filtered through cracks in the boarded-up windows, painting long, skeletal fingers on the floor. The air felt heavy, oppressive. He reached a room at the end of the hall. The whispers seemed to be coming from behind the closed door. His heart pounded in his chest as he slowly reached for the handle. The door creaked open, revealing an empty room. Dust-covered toys lay scattered on the floor, remnants of a forgotten childhood. A rocking horse swayed gently in the breeze from a broken window. Jake turned to leave, but a cold hand on his shoulder made him jump. He spun around, his flashlight beam dancing wildly in the darkness. There was no one there. Suddenly, the rocking horse began to move violently, its wooden hooves pounding against the floor. The whispers grew louder, swirling around him like a vortex of despair. He backed away, fear gripping him like a vice. As he reached the top of the stairs, he heard a blood-curdling scream. It was his own voice, echoing in the stillness. The house stood silent once more. The only sound the creaking